It's a tradition that's lasted 800 years, a tally of England's royal swan population. Over the past week, a team known as the Royal Swan Uppers have made their way up the Thames, counting every swan along the way. They're led by the King's swan marker, David Barber, who's been in charge of the event for 3 decades.
Swan upping is the way we monitor the welfare of the Thames swans. And swan upping has been taking place since the 12th century, when it was a very, very important food. Of course, today, swan upping is all about conservation in education, and swans are no longer eaten. They are a protected species.
Over the week, they travel a total of 79 miles on the lookout the entire time.
When we see a family of swans, the head man in front shout out, "All up!" And that's the signal we're going to have a swan catch.
The boats circle and the swans are picked up and counted, the cygnets tagged and monitored to make sure they're healthy. Numbers have been badly impacted by an outbreak of bird flu here in the UK over the past couple of years. And while we are waiting for the final tally this year, the early signs are encouraging and it looks like the numbers have slightly improved. It is pretty quirky to realise that all the swans here are owned by the King, but the monarch also owns English whales and sturgeons. That's been since the 1300s. And there's a long history of royals owning animals in general, from the famous menagerie at the Tower of London, which has been dubbed the first zoo in London, to St James's Park in front of Buckingham Palace. The most famous birds there are the pelicans, which were originally a gift from the Russians to King Charles II in the 1600s. King Charles III is, of course, very well known for his passion for conservation, so he'll be very pleased that these historic traditions are helping to guarantee the future of his swans.